have something super ultra mega extraordinarily exciting. It's tea. You guys know I get excited about tea, and I am very excited to share with you Bluebird's Christmas collection. Now, I did not buy every single gift set available, but I did try to get almost all the teas, and I think I actually ended up with all the teas eventually. The stuff I did not purchase, I'll go ahead and mention first of all, I did not get the advent calendar. I still think it's a little too expensive for what I would want to pay for it, and I couldn't justify that. Also, I didn't get any of the things in their gift set, so they have cute little ginormous clear baubles which have like tea in them, which you could like hang on the tree, be super cute. There's also tins which have like 3 different sections of like their top 3 teas. They're really cute, great gift sets. I wanted more tea than that. So this is what I ended up getting. The main thing I'll start off with is the Christmas Wreath gift box. Now this was, I think, roughly $46 whenever I purchased it. This is 36 sachets in 6 flavors, so you get 6 bags of each, which I thought was good enough that you could try every flavor multiple times, but still is a little bit high for me. I kind of wish that for the price of it, it was just slightly better cardboard. Still really cute. I mean, look at that foiling. It's magical. You open this up and it's kind of mesmerizing. First of all, there is a little pamphlet on here that shows you what the tea looks like with no descriptions of the teas, but that's okay. And there's also a little coupon on the back that you can get 10% off using the code The Magic Is Brewing. And then you get the magical vortex of tea. Now, I won't lie, I did refill this with some other samples so I would look as pretty because I've definitely been trying these. But you get the point. It is absolutely gorgeous. It's mesmerizing. It looks like it'd be an amazing gift for yourself. The main reason why I got this bag is because there's actually 4 flavors in this box that you can only get in this box. And I wanted to try them. So if they would have had them individually, I would have bought them individually. But they didn't, so I ended up having to do this to try out the teas. So I was very disappointed in that because I would have rather bought them in sneak peek this sort of a packaging than in this, even though it's super cute. So let's dive into this box with the first one, which I'm disappointed is in the box. So I bought the box, of course, to try out the teas that I couldn't get a hold of otherwise, and they have my favorite tea in here. So I'm not disappointed, but why'd I pay that much for 6 bags of it? And that, of course, is Earl Grey cream. I positively love this. This is like a comparison tea for me with any brand. Is an Earl Grey or especially an Earl Grey cream. They're just my favorite. And this is a very, very beautiful one if you are looking to try one. I, of course, always recommend this to anyone who's ordering from it. It is a fresh and fragrant Earl Grey with a hint of vanilla, great with or without milk. It's just a standard classic, but for this being a box, I would have rather had something that I hadn't had, but at the same point, it's a very nice blend, especially since all the other ones are more out there. Next up is another fan favorite, which I'm glad I have again, but you can buy this, I think, most of the year or all of the year. It is Gingerbread Chai, which is just absolutely lovely. It's a rhubarb blend. It smells not exactly gingerbready, not exactly chai. You get the rhubarb in there. I do have an open one of all these from doing the cutaways, so pardon me, I'm gonna sniff this. It's just a beautiful, light, airy scent, but it still feels festive. You can probably drink this in any cold month, not just in, say, December. It's just a beautiful blend, especially if you want a rhubarb with that less caffeine. Next one, I think is actually my favorite from this box. Actually, let me look. Yes, it is my favorite from this box. But it's a, I believe, love it or hate it kind of a tea. It is a flavored tea. It is minced pie. The description for it kind of says it all. Christmas wouldn't be Christmas without homemade mince pies. Surely the staple of the festive season. Guilt-free, gently spiced, and deliciously sweet. I had this one morning, took a sip, and out loud was just like, that feels like joy. I actually said that in a house by myself. That is how happy this tea made me. Spiced Clementine is the next one of the bunch, and I was surprised at this one. I didn't think that it was gonna be a standout. I thought it'd just be okay. But This is really, really good. Tangy but sweet clementine blend with clove and ginger. The perfect festive tea blend. Whenever you brew it, it's like this beautiful peachy color. The flavoring of it was something that you could drink all year, but it was just the hint of festiveness. It made you think, I'm like subdued festive right now. No one knows. I'm incognito. I was talking to people at Bluebird and they suggested using this as a mixer. Go ahead and blend it up and then do it with a infused gin. Use it as a tonic-y type of thing. Definitely delicious for that. Another one, which would be absolutely fantastic to do that with, is Mrs. Claus Raspberry Prosecco. This one was one I was really, really, really excited to have. It's a very good tea, but I'm slightly reserved about it. This fruity and classic flute is perfect for your special occasions. With first flush Darjeeling, the champagne of black teas. So the thing about this tea is that it's good. It is a very distinct flavor. I loved it, but I don't think I loved it how I drank it. So I just had it as a hot tea whenever I was having it, and it smells magical. But as I was drinking it, I kind of wanted it just to be a mixer, not to be a straight drink. So I think that if you do not drink alcohol, that this would be a great tea as a, oh, what do they call it? A mocktail, mock tea something. I think it would be great, but for me, I think the next time I'm gonna try it is with some gin. And the last one for the box is mulled wine. Now, mulled wine was one I got in a sample of, I think last year. I do think that a lot of these teas in this box were maybe last year's Christmas teas. Mulled wine is one I just remember loving, and tried it again. Yes, I love it. I love mulled wine, and this just, it made me so happy. It tastes and smells exactly like a mulled wine. I want you in a candle and everywhere, and deliciousness. It doesn't smell up your house though like a mulled wine, so that's a plus or minus depending on if you like that smell. But it is a delicious scent of clove, cinnamon, and orange, and this steaming, winter spiced and fruity infusion. So there is no teas in this as it's an infusion, but holidays in a bag. You smell good. Going from the mulled wine in the box, we're gonna go to mulled cider. But first, let me tell you about how much I hate this packaging. And I do think this is something you have to note. Whenever I was purchasing these teas, the only way to buy the Christmas blends were in these cute little packages, which are, again, cute little packages. The only thing is that you could only purchase them in 50 grams, I think 150, or there was a bag number, and I don't know if it was 25 or 50. And they all looked roughly like this. The thing is, you open it up, you basically get just a cute sack that is vacuum sealed at the top, but I can't close this back up. So I basically folded them, put them in a plastic Ziploc, folded that over, and then shoved it back in here so I didn't forget which one was which. So as much as I think this is cute packaging, it is not practical whatsoever because I have really nothing else to throw this in. Anyway, the tea itself is lovely. Mulled cider is what it says. It's a mulled cider. Aromatic, warming winter spices and fiery ginger steeped with apple chunks create this comforting hot tea toddy. Good for snuggling, warming up your toes, all the normal fun hygge-like stuff. I read that book. I loved it. I love this tea, but I don't love it as much as mulled wine. I think it's just because I prefer mulled wine, but still absolutely delicious. But of the two, I would personally go for mulled wine. Next, Christmas cake. Christmas cake is a tea I've had long discussions about, and that's because it smells absolutely fantastic. It is an almond tea with snowflakes, and the snowflakes are glittery. I do love the snowflakes in them because it does turn your tea the slightest bit glittery, but if you actually don't have very good water, you can't actually tell. Comparatively to marshmallows, which I absolutely despise in any of these teas, because if you have it loose leaf and put it in your strainer, it is so annoying to get out because it like mushes into your strainer, and I was scrubbing at it. It was just a horrible mess. But snowflakes I can deal with. It smells wonderful, but whenever you actually drink it, it's not as potent as what it smells like, which is fine. I think of this as being my everyday December tea, but it's nothing special comparatively to the other teas. Next tea is one I actually did not purchase, and that is because I didn't think I'd like it, but I was in a sample of it, so I got to try it in this cup because I filmed the cutaways right before this. So this is within the first hour of me trying this tea. I don't really care for it, and it's because I don't care for this type of tea. This one is a black tea blend of coconut, chocolate, mint marshmallows, and gooey goodness. The one thing I will say though is that this is a chocolate tea that is better than the other chocolate teas I've had before. So I've had, I believe, a raspberry chocolate, I've had a strawberry chocolate, you know, all those Valentine's lovey-dovey ones that people give you whenever they appreciate you and you're like, at least I am like, oh, it's a sweet, sweet thing. But that tea sounds disgusting. This has actually happened to me. But this is better than those. I think that for some reason the coconut with the chocolate, it does settle it out better, and it's okay. I'm gonna finish this cup up. I'm probably not gonna re-steep it. The last tea of this festive season is the one that if you're going to purchase from Bluebird, don't forget this tea. Now, I at first was just gonna be like, yeah, this tea's gonna be okay. I sipped it, and I've been making everyone try this tea. I may actually have to order from Bluebird just to get 150 of this so I can have it more. It is that brilliant. This is Jack Frost. Oh, it's amazing. It's actually described as spearmints and icicles. I love that. It has little snowflakes in it. The actual description for it has a joke, which I just recently got. Icy spearmint, crisp coconut, and sweet snowflake sprinkles make Jack Frost a cool cuppa indeed. Mischievous Jack may nip your nose and toes this winter, but curl up with a blanket and a brew, and you'll be in for a frosty Christmas. Oh my goodness. Oh, gravy. This tea is just one that it is so magical, and oh, I just want this for the rest of my life. It is fantastic, and it smells, I love it so much. It is so beautifully fragrant and airy and icically. So that is my #1 pick for this Bluebird festive season. It is just absolutely fantastically brilliant, and I want it for the rest of my life, like candy cane. Please bring back candy cane. Also, Mince Pie gets an honorary shout out. I think that it's a great tea, but you have to weigh it up if buying the entire box for that tea is worth it, / trying all the other teas. They're delicious, but is it worth it to you? Only you can decide that. So that's it for this video. Let me know if there are any other holiday festive teas I should be trying before this season is sadly over. By the way, it's just now turning cold here in Missouri. It's been 67 this week, and now it's finally down to like 23. I'm kind of happy about that. Hopefully it'll snow. I really want some snow. But that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you on the next one. Bye, everyone.